Alright, y'all. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because today we are going to be going over this Bitcoin price action and answering the question, what is going to happen over the weekend and what is going to happen as we move into this volatile month of September. Now, historically, September has been a very bearish month for Bitcoin, for crypto in general, and just markets in general. We tend to see a pullback. The summer's over. People are not spending as much. And the world also right now is in an extremely volatile situation. And so we're going to be talking about what we can expect. Now, we have to understand the context of the market right now is that if we go to a very high time frame, we can see that we have been in a downtrend for quite some time, right? We are in a very macro downtrend since the 11th of November. And pretty much what's happening is we put in a low, we range for a little bit, put in another low, range for a little bit, put in a low, range for a little bit, put in a low, range for a little bit. And so right now we need to really focus in on what is happening in this range right here, okay? Now, just looking at this market structure right here, this does have the potential to be a major low. And here's why. If we look at market Cipher B, it is giving us some major bottom confirmations here. On the weekly time frame, money flow is in the red, curving up to the green, and we have a potential anchor trigger wave. However, most of the time when we do put in a significant low, we can look at the market structure and see that typically we will put in multiple bottoms confirming that it's a major support. For example, right here, we hit this low 3 times. Right here as well, we hit this low 3 times. Here as well, we hit this low a few times. Even right here, this is the 3-day time frame. We hit these lows multiple times, confirming that they were indeed good lows before returning to make another high. Notice what happened here on this low, right? We didn't ever come back to retest these lows as our support, and we eventually lost that range. And so what I am kind of looking for right now is let's see if we can come back down and test these lows again to confirm that this is indeed our support. If we are looking at this range with a high being around 24.4 and a low being around $18,000, right? Now let's remove this level here, right? We can see that we have not actually made our way back down to the low of this range to confirm it as support before getting a move to the upside. Okay, so right now there are some major areas that in my mind we need to be aware of, and that is this area right here around 21.5, and then the areas below us 19.3 all the way down to around $18,000. And here's why these areas are so important. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, right, and we just zoom out a smidgen here, we can see that we have been trading in this giant range since about the 19th of June, okay, since about the 19th of June. And here are the most important levels here. First of all, we have the high volume node right here at around 21.4. This is a very key area of support. Now, secondly, we have these lows down here that, again, we've determined that in order to confirm that this actually is going to be a major bottom, we would like to come down and retest them, right? Having all this liquidity here is not necessarily very healthy. If we start to just get a move to the upside from here, it's not very healthy because we have people here, people here, people here who have entered long trades, and they have their stop losses down there, and there's a lot of liquidity to be grabbed. And for that reason, we have to think in terms of what would the whales want to do if they wanted to build big positions to push price to the upside. Well, they would need to come down and grab liquidity from below before doing so. Now, if we even look at this big move to the downside, we can see that whenever we do come to the bottoms of these ranges here, we have higher volume at the lows than we do at the highs. There hasn't really been any major sign of strength here yet. And so what I am kind of looking for is another move to the downside before getting a move up. That would be my bullish scenario. Now, in the immediate short term right here, we do have to be aware that if we do get a move to the upside now, right, we have this zone of resistance above us. We have a golden pocket, and we have the high volume node at around 21.4 to around the 21.9 area. Okay, this zone, this green box right here, is going to be major resistance. And the way I'm kind of looking at this now is if we do get a big move up here, and let's say we do squeeze up, this is the area to then look, in my opinion, for a short to take down to these lows, in which case we can look for a long to take it back up potentially to the high of the range or even higher. Now, this is just a bullish scenario. Of course, if we do not get that move up here, then I will also still be looking for a move down to these areas to potentially get in a long trade from somewhere, preferably the low 19s, or even juicier would be, even coming down to take out this low, right? So this is the market structure in which we find ourselves right now. Now, the price action has been trading in this even smaller range all week, and the levels have been respected very, very nicely, extremely well. In fact, we can just do a little technical analysis here and see. Hang on one second here. I've got to adjust some things here. Now, first of all these levels, guys, are given in advance in the VIP Discord every single Monday, multiple times a week. We give these levels in the VIP Discord. In fact, you can import my exact chart right here that I did on Monday, and others in here as well. Boyan is doing charts and stuff like this, altcoins, stuff like that. We give the levels every single day. We even give the trade setups that we are looking for. In fact, we did an epic live stream this morning with myself, White Phoenix, Boyan, and K-Pax, giving these key levels that we are looking to take trades from. But I just want to highlight the fact that the levels have been respected so nicely during this week here. It's actually been quite fantastic to trade this range here. Now, let me show you what I mean. Okay, when we are just looking at what has happened this week, we have this range right here. Okay, and just yesterday alone, look at the trades that we were able to take just yesterday. We came down perfectly to the weekly open, where we had very, very nice bullish divergences on market Cipher B on the 12-minute time frame like this, giving us a very nice move right up into the monthly level, which was also the local golden pocket resistance right here, as we can see. And so really, guys, I did not happen to get into a long here because I was driving in the car, but I was able to grab a short from here, and then I was able to get a long from the local Fibonacci golden pocket. And this is what I mean by the levels being respected so nicely. Look at how we come down perfectly to this weekly open. We come up perfectly to the monthly level golden pocket, and then we come down perfectly to this golden pocket. This is where I was able to actually get into a long trade, which I am actually currently, I am still in that long trade. I'm still in that long trade from yesterday. Of course, I've compounded it and added to that position. Now, we are currently coming down, actually, speaking of levels being respected, we are coming down to a local golden pocket retracement right here, which actually is a pretty key level, because last night, after we got our bounce from the golden pocket, we came up and rejected to the dollar from this naked point of control right up here, which gave us our move to the downside with now bearish divergences. So you can see that the levels are being respected very, very nicely. Again, all these levels are given in advance over in the VIP Discord. Now, if you want to learn how to mark levels like this, if you want to learn how to take trades like this, you can check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. There's a 25% discount in the description of this video, but this will give you the blueprint to basically become a confident, profitable trader. And, these are trades that we are taking. I don't want to give the impression that, I'm just talking about charts here. These are actual trades that I do take. You can see I post them, I live stream them. Yesterday, you could check out the trades that I took yesterday. This was the short trade that I took from that monthly level. This was the long trade that I took from the golden pocket. I just want to make sure that you guys know I'm not just blowing smoke up your patootie, right? These levels are respected. These levels are very tradable. So here's what I'm looking at potentially for over the weekend, where we have lower volume and stuff like that. Now, right now, we are absolutely coming down inside again of the value area of this range, right? Look at how the area is respected as resistance right here, okay? And if we can come above this old naked point of control, then I think it's very likely we have a move down to the midpoint of this. And if we lose that, it's very likely we come back down to this 19,900 area. So for me, if we continue to the downside, major supports are going to be right here. And then if we lose that, I will honestly be looking and honestly hoping to take out these lows. These are not very healthy looking. There's a lot of liquidity to be scooped up from here, in which case I will be looking for my initial plan, which was to come down, all right, and basically take out all the lows that we have from over here to potentially get into a long trade from there. Okay, so it really depends on what happens this weekend. If we start to dump from here, I'll be looking much lower. However, if we do get a move to the upside from here, then I am going to be looking up in this area to grab a very nice short trade. Now, currently, I do hold a long position, and so I am prepared to hold that long up much higher, and we will see what happens. But that is kind of it for the Bitcoin price over the weekend, and this is what I'm looking at to potentially enter into more trades. So if you found this video helpful, guys, make sure to like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Over in the VIP Discord today, we are going to be doing games with $500 giveaway prizes. Okay, there's going to be 4 or 5 opportunities to win $500. We're going to be playing some fun games in here. If you do want to join the community, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah, and I will see everybody in the next video. Peace.